All right, so we're going to start our first segment of Lobby Talks. We're going to go over Bethesda's E3 conference and pretty much what we thought about it. Were you guys looking forward to the E3 at all for Bethesda?
I actually forgot that E3 happens, honestly. So then it just happened, and it was like the third weekend, and I was like, oh, that's right. Things do happen yearly.
Right. What have you been?
I was looking forward to three things for E3 for Bethesda.
Really?
And
get 'em?
I got a whole bunch of none.
Yeah, Bethesda for me, they're one of those companies that's like, I know people love them, but for me, they don't really make anything that I'm hyped about, you know?
For Bethesda, for me, all I know them for is using the Havoc engine with Fallout 3, and now it's in everything. So I saw Monster Hunter World, and it said the Havoc and had that logo, and I was like, I hope it doesn't have as many glitches.
Oh, Fallout 3 is horrible with the glitches. That's why I stopped with Bethesda games. I was like, what was it when I borrowed at Fallout 3, all the DLC that came with it?
Yeah,
I hated that. Oh, I hated it. So buggy.
It broke like every 2 seconds.
I know.
Which
Couldn't do
is
it.
sad because people said that New Vegas, though, was a really, really good game.
See, I heard that too, but I also heard it was buggy. Like, really bad.
I heard it was less buggy, but still.
Oh, well.
That's just saying, like, what, war kills less people than the last one. I mean, it still killed a shit ton of people, but...
Well, let's get into it, right? So the first thing they announced was Blades, right? The Elder Scroll mobile game, right?
It's coming to Switch, right? That was the big thing.
It's coming to Switch, and there's some big, like, expansion thing for it. Well, it's a free mobile game. Is it really expansion, or is it more like an update? I think it's more of an update.
Is it a free thing on Switch, though, or are they going to charge?
They didn't say, so I'm guessing it's free. I mean, if you can get it free on the phone, it should be free on Switch, right?
You would think. I mean, there's, like, free Sonic games on iOS and mobile. Of course, they have, like, ads that you have to sit through, and you can buy the premium versions, but they have those on Switch. You just have to buy the full version.
Yeah.
So I worry about, like, if they do have all this cool content like they were saying, then how are they going to charge?
Well, I mean, they already have... It's, like, riddled with microtransactions from what I've looked into it. I haven't played it, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they do have games that charge and are also riddled with microtransactions.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But
speaking of Bethesda, like, I mean, they're not really good with content anyway. Cough, cough, horse armor, cough, cough.
Oh, I know.
It did
But
nothing.
I've heard in Blades, like, even to open your little loot boxes, you gotta wait 10 seconds, and it tries to charge you to open your boxes. That's that's bad.
I thought Dauntless was bad, and it's waiting for, like, there's a guy in there named Middleman, which, haha, I know Doom's with Bethesda, but he just looks like the Doom guy. You have to wait 2 whole days to get that done, unless if you pay to either speed it up or have the resources.
I believe it.
That's bull. But, I mean, even 10 seconds for something that should just be an inherent, like, open it.
Yeah, I know.
You want to open it, right? Well, give me money.
And if you have 50 of them, like, oh, jeez. But I think the coolest thing that they said with Blades, which I don't know if this is cool or, like, kind of, like, worrisome, is that it's going to have crossplay with the mobile game. So at least you could keep your account or whatever, but
does that mean playing with people who are playing on mobile? I mean, that's probably what it means by crossplay, but
yeah.
That scares me.
Yeah?
Because, well, if you're playing on your Switch, which already has, like, very terrible online, and someone's on their phone on, like, let's say 3G when we're on 5G now, That's gonna suck.
Yeah. Ben, what do you think?
Well, you know, it's
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm being completely honest with you. I do not like mobile games. I don't
Neither do
like
I.
the fact that they put this could have been a cool off-story game on mobile game. It's dumb.
Well, didn't they say this was the definitive Elder Scrolls experience?
Yeah.
You
know.
mean everything they say with anything Elder Scrolls ever?
Yeah,
You
man,
got
that's true.
like 5 versions of Skyrim, but oh boy, the mobile game. That's where it's at, ladies and gentlemen.
Except when they get an update on ESO, and then that's where it's at, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, guess what? We're gonna get into that a little later.
I know.
All right, so Ben, you go first. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for this Blades update? Come on.
A 1.
You're a 1.
I don't care for it.
Okay. Marcus?
Tell me what the scale was again.
Traditional, like 1 to 10, 0 to 10, whatever.
Okay. Well, I would be inclined to give it a 0, but I think I'll give it a 2, honestly. Just because it could, in theory, enrich the lore of the Elder Scrolls universe, which is already freaking huge, but I'm a sucker for high fantasy lore. But I would say 0 because, like, the Switch's eShop loads so slow as is, so adding more crap like that's just gonna make it load slower.
I gotcha. Personally, even with the big update, they're adding like PvP, little guild things, stuff like that. Nah, I'm a 1. I was gonna put 0, but I like the crossplay between mobile. Just crossplay in general, I think, is a cool idea, and hasn't really happened with console and mobile yet, so that's kind of cool. But aside from that, don't care.
So, of ratings that start with 1 and end at 10, I was the highest in that grade.
Yeah, you're a horrible person.
I am so adamantly against mobile games. That's funny.
And you're the highest rating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a little jerk. So next thing that they had was their Fallout 76 things, right?
Every time
So they
I hear
opened
that,
up.
it makes me laugh.
Well, they opened up the thing. It was like, hey guys, we had a rough launch. You guys gave us some well-deserved criticism. And like, oh, whatever. You guys are horrible.
That's a
Trying
great
to
way
make
to
a
say that
joke about it.
that we reamed them for subpar service.
Yeah. Have people gotten their canvas bags yet? I don't think so. Like,
They're getting them. That's the cool part. After a year,
that's what they say.
I think they should partner with Dark Souls and fill those canvas bags with those like Estus flasks that came with the collector's edition that just looked like lime squeeze bottles, like lime juice.
So let's talk about what they added to 76, right? They're adding NPCs. Oh my God. Dialogue options, which people expected to be upon release, of course. But most important, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into the best part yet, right? They're adding new main scenario quest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, or new quests in general. Not sure. And it's going to be a free update for everyone that's playing so far. So that's neat.
Who all is playing Fallout 76 though? Honestly, it's like they had to add their NPCs into the world just so that their game looked populated.
God, I know.
And that's so sad. And then they're like, you fuckers, busting our balls over this stuff. We gotcha.
Has anyone here played 76?
No,
I
it looks
have.
like salty
You
garbage.
have then?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think?
They had the free like weekend thing after E3, and I downloaded it. I played it early one morning. I played maybe 3 hours, and I was like, "This is not fun. This is." The
Wow.
first people I came across killed me. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then the first monster I came across killed me.
I thought you were gonna say it actually helped you out. It's ass backwards.
Well, it's like, I've seen plenty on the game. You know, their final boss is a dragon.
It's like a vampire dragon.
Yeah, it's a bat dragon. It's
Yeah.
a giant fucking mutated bat that looks like a dragon. Breathes fire, everything. It's like, oh, okay, cool. This is
we got to take a page from Skyrim because everyone loves that.
the Elder Scrolls 76.
Oh god.
Elder Scrolls
What it
Blade.
is, but it was so dumb. I was like, why do people like this?
You know what's funny about that, Ben? When they opened up the announcement for this new stuff, the main dude, what's his name? Like Todd Howard's Tom Howard, so whatever. Yeah, because he was going on about how they have a great community and like everyone's so nice to each other, leaving out little helpful bags trying to help new people out.
And you just got killed within 3 hours.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is bullshit.
And I know it was like a player who's been playing because they walked up onto me with power armor and a fucking like ray gun. I was like, oh, cool. Me and my dainty ass fists and crappy pistol just got decimated in one shot.
You got
Like,
wrecked, son.
You want to know another very poignant point? I think 3 hours is as long as I played Sonic 06. Before I even knew what it was, I was so hyped. Like, maybe they'll have chows. They didn't, and I played it for 3 hours and went to mom all sad, like, hey, can we go back to GameStop? I gotta get rid of this.
Okay, so real quick, Marcus, you go first this time. How excited are you for the 76 update?
Oh my gosh, see, I'm actually, I would say a 7 just to see how high of a dumpster fire this is gonna get.
Oh, well, I'm gonna ask you. Okay, what about you, Ben?
I'd say a 5 just because of one thing they're adding to this update. I'd love to see how
Don't-
much of a dumpster fire it is.
I don't think Marcus knows. I was gonna put this after and see how people change their ratings. All right, Marcus, let's see if this changes your rating because I'm gonna give it like a 3. I don't care. But they're adding Battle Royale. Huh?
Just the best
Huh?
words to add to anything. I think that just magnifies Ben's point. They're already going at battle royaling it against people that are just trying to play. So, hey man, you know what? You know what the best community I have ever seen? The most not toxic, the most supportive community?
Not Resident Evil 5.
Fortnite. Just kidding. It's super fucking toxic and is known for battle royale. Whatever.
I just think it just makes me wonder how long they were working on Battle Royale instead of fixing the game.
They probably just realized that people would do it if they threw them into a pit and just they're like, figure it out. We'll give you a reward or something. Because people
So
are already
stupid.
reaching clearly. If someone's gonna walk up to someone with literally nothing, they've got power armor and a ray gun, just hey, probably turn to their butt on the couch and drink a beer, being like, check this out, dude.
Well, the cool thing about the Battle Royale, which is nothing because it's Battle Royale, but they're having AI enemies in there, so at least that's a little different. You can get killed by a bat dragon, I guess.
Oh yeah, let's supplement RNG in the toxic player base with bad AI and glitchy connection. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it sounds perfect.
They're not doing anything new with it. Because
Does that
Fortnite,
change your rating, guys? No?
right? Because Fortnite had the AI people in their battle royale at certain points,
Did they?
and then they took the Firestorm from Battlefield 5
Which
expansion.
that went
Firestorm.
so well because people still play Battlefield 5 because of Battle Royale. That saved it, obviously.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, battle royale. It's a hot button thing that you could attach to anything, and it'll get some sort of mention or coverage.
Resident Evil 2 Battle Royale.
Mario Kart Battle Royale. You'll be fighting other people. No shit, it's a racing game.
So, Marcus, that doesn't change your rating at all?
No,
You more
I'm
excited?
still
No.
I'm still highly excited just to see like scrolling through Facebook and see Bethesda's headquarters burned to the ground by angry fans. It's like, oh, all right.
Well, all right. I guess it's gotten the highest ratings of everyone so far.
Because
It's our
funny. It's like
It's our second
Like-
game.
like that Ugandan Knuckles meme. Everyone should and I hope does hate it. But man, if you don't like seeing it sometimes.
Right. All right. So third game, the actual one that I'm excited for, right? The Ghostwire Tokyo, made by the people that made The Evil Within.
I haven't looked into that. I saw the logo and saw a general description of it. And I just love I like single player games. Either single player or co-op based multiplayer. And I just hope that since, it's like one of the big things about an E3 type release is they're like, oh, PS5. And that's been in the rumors for a while, but now it's like a thing. I just hope that it runs better than The Evil Within 1. Watching that game, The Evil Within 1, hurts me physically. It hurts me physically. I'm like biting my lip and like, stop doing this to me.
Oh, I know. Especially those bars on that, like, oh. But, like, okay, so Ben, what do you think about it? You watched the thing, right?
Yeah. I was, when they said the guy, the creator, his name, they said him, I was like, oh, cool, Evil Within 3. Yeah, yeah. And then they showed that off. I was like, it's not Evil Within 3, but I'm still pumped because it's, it's different, it's new, it's...
Well, it's like, it's Japan, Tokyo, in the city. People just randomly disappearing. They made like the Thanos snap joke. I get it. Looks like it. It's pretty cool. But like, you start seeing like Japanese like horror folklore things around. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay.
Right. I just, since I hadn't watched much of it, I'm looking at pictures on Google of it.
Yeah.
And I mean, clearly there's the Thanos snap joke because there's a hooded dude with a bow and a sword in the middle of Tokyo.
Well, and like it shows people, and then it just shows like everyone gone and their clothes falling to the ground. Yeah. It looks like people got snapped.
What I like though from these pictures I see is I see a dude in a Hanya mask that's like has like blood dripping from the eye sockets.
Mm-hmm.
I am a sucker for Japanese horror and folklore type shit like that. Actually, before we started this, I was playing Yomawari again.
Yeah.
Because I found what to do, and then something happened, and I jumped and was like, okay. I love that style because it's... I mean, you can stab a werewolf or a vampire, and it's done. But this shit, it's like, how? Help.
Right? No, I mean, this looks interesting to me. This is the only thing Bethesda showed that I'm like, okay. I'm actually interested.
Yeah.
But they didn't show no gameplay, no nothing, just a CG trailer.
So they did what they did with The Evil Within, almost. Where they're just, at least so far, they're like, this thing that we're making something like it, kind of.
Yeah. But this one looks, and it's Shinji Mikami?
Mikami, I think.
Yeah. Which, I mean, The Evil Within was, I wasn't a big fan of it. But watching Ben play it, I was like, I like this game.
He does good work, and honestly, when they re-released what was it? Onimusha, I think?
Yeah.
That was him too. People really loved Onimusha, and it was like tank controls, but you're a samurai fighting demons or Oni or whatever. So it could really work because people really like Onimusha. And just taking a more modern, like, AAA title spin on it could be cool.
Yeah, I agree. So personally, I'm gonna give it like a 7. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm not saying higher because the only games that Mikami's made or put out that I really enjoyed were the Resident Evils.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always liked his style,
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 7 for me. Ben, what do you think?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Marcus?
I have to give it a 7. I'm not the biggest fan of games that play like that or Resident Evil. But I love the style he goes for, honestly.
Okay.
I know he's done Resident Evil, like the good ones. He's done Dino Crisis, right? Which is
think
super
so,
interesting. Onimusha, he's Evil Within. He's got a neat style.
Well, he made Vanquish too, which is like a cool idea, but I think he has really good ideas, but the execution isn't always what I want.
Yeah, and I hope to God it works.
All right. So let's go to the next topic, right? The next thing they went through? Elder Scrolls Online.
Yay.
Yep. And you know what they announced?
Huh.
We got dragons coming. And that's it.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
We got dragons. I wonder if this had anything to do with like the end of Game of Thrones. They're like, they don't have dragons or people to ride them. We've got the dragons.
I mean, they announced like all these update names, but it was just pretty much we got dragons.
I have been so disillusioned with the ESO. That's just because I have a friend at work that was like, "Yeah, man, I'm playing it. I'm having so much fun." And then like a week later, he's like, "This is hot ass garbage."
Yes, I've heard it's gotten better throughout the time, but
yeah, and every time they update something better, he's like, "Oh my god, I'm so hyped!" And then a week after, he's like, "This is hot ass garbage." So this time it was like an ESO update, and I was like, "Hey man, you gonna get back into it?" He's like, "No." I'm like, we'll see. We'll see."
Has Ben? You're the only one here that's actually played ESO, right?
No.
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 Okay. Well,
I guess
they
I'm
had a
the
trailer
one
with the cat
closest
dude
to it. Khajiit.
That wasn't
Yeah.
the cat dude. It's a cat
He's-
girl.
that was a girl.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they killed a dragon with teamwork and stuff.
Yeah, well, you know, they took the anime version of it with killing dragons and anything with friendship.
Yeah, pretty much.
I fucking hated that trailer, though.
It was
that
painful.
Fucking old dude and cat girl's fault that the dragons got released. It's like, we're in old ruins. Oh, we're gonna fuck with magic. It's like, oh, we released dragons. Then they kill the dragon. They're like, yeah, we did good.
If we
Even though all
killed
these
one of
people dead, we did
And there was
good.
another dragon, and then it said to be continued.
And they're just
I was
fucking
like,
getting
this.
shit done. It's like,
So
You
no
know-
one's excited for this.
No.
no.
I'll give it a 0. I don't care.
Yeah, I have a hard enough time like latching onto any MMO anyway. So yeah, 0.
Come on, Ben. You seemed hype.
No, I'm not.
You just gave it 10. Are you gonna give another 10?
It's 0.
A 0. Like a
But
0
with
with,
a
like-
1 in front of it.
and like 4 zeros behind it.
No.
So, real quick, releasing a bunch of dragons and then being proud that you've killed one really makes me think of that movie Reign of Fire,
Oh god.
where they're like, "Yeah, we killed a dragon." They're like,
We
"Yeah,
should
but did
review
you-"
that movie.
No. Yeah, but did you kill the dragon? They're like, "What the fuck do you mean?" Whatever. Didn't that have Tom Cruise in it? I don't know.
I don't know.
It had some terrible. It was just awful. Okay,
So no one's excited for this game. Nobody cares. But I think people are gonna even care less about the next one.
I think I would much rather watch Reign of Fire than be hyped for ESO.
I second that. I agree with you.
All right.
Are you okay, Tucker?
Who's Tucker?
My dog just sneezed.
That was him? Holy
Yeah.
freaking. Is he all right?
I don't know. He passed out. No, I'm kidding. No, he's alright.
Oh no.
Okay, what's
So-
the next thing?
The next game, Commander Keen. Ah,
The fuck's that?
that's exactly my sentiments. It's like the animation was pretty good. It looked like a cartoon with the kids fighting aliens.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then-
Oh lord.
It's like a really, really low effort mobile game, and that's it. That's it.
That's right. I have seen the. I did actually see the animation. I was like, "Is this a cartoon? That'd be awesome."
Yeah,
And then I googled Commander Keen and saw the DOS version of the original. It's like, oh no.
yep. So again, 0 for me. Don't care about Commander Keen whatsoever.
Yeah, that's I would be more excited for it if it were a cartoon that was showing.
I agree.
Because who did the animation for that, honestly?
Don't know, but it looked okay.
Disney needs to hire them for something. They'll figure it out.
So what are you guys thinking?
That big
Next.
0.
Next, you don't even want to give it a rating.
No, this hurts. This hurts bad. I want to sneeze and pass out like your dog.
All right. Poor Tucker.
He's dead now.
Yep, he's gone. All right, so this next game, I don't know if it was a previous game or if it's a new game. I don't know anything about it. It was Elder Scrolls Legends, the card game.
Not everything needs a card game. And it's probably going to be free and riddled with microtransactions. Transactions. He's the only one making money off of it. 0 for me.
Yeah, same. I just did anyone here play this? Ben, you love Elder Scrolls, right? Maybe.
No, I haven't played it, but if it plays like Gwent, probably the better of the 2 card games. Probably a 5. But
It looks more like Hearthstone to me.
oh, okay, never mind then.
I know
But-
you're a sucker for free to play, though. All right,
Yeah, I'm
next
gonna give
one.
it a 0. I don't. They announced there's new expansion stuff probably, and it's coming to mobile. Again, if it's mobile, I don't care.
It just takes up space on my phone.
Yeah,
and I'll
then
probably
delete
update unnecessarily. Okay.
it. So next one, Rage 2.
Well, there was a Rage 1.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
and this is Rage 2's expansion, not just Rage 2. It's an expansion called Rise of the Ghosts.
See, I did see something about it where they went like super parody with it, and I don't know, games that are parody with like trailers don't always do well. Like what was that Xbox One exclusive game that sucked?
All of them.
Be a little more specific, buddy.
Alan
had,
Wake,
like,
probably.
Had like a zombie outbreak due to an energy drink.
Oh, the Surge?
No.
No, not Surge. Sunset Overdrive?
Yes, Sunset Overdrive. That game was all right.
But they announced more story, new cheat codes. Yeah, a big
Right.
cliff is still there to kick people off of. New enemies.
I
Don't care.
I don't care either, but I would give it let's see, right around a 7, I think, because I mean it's clearly got lasting appeal if it's on the second one, and large expansions like that, I'm a sucker for.
Okay. See, I like it. It's not a mobile game, so that at least it's at least a 3 for me for that.
Yeah, it's a game.
I'm gonna give it a 5. If they're expanding on what they got, people love it. Totally up for it. Ben,
A 5.
8.
5. An 8? You're giving it an 8 now?
No, I said A. B,
Like an A plus?
C. D. Next, Skull.
So the next is like a twofer, right? They're both Wolfenstein stuff.
Mm-hmm.
First was Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, a little VR game. Were
Little VR game.
A little VR game.
Potatoes.
It looks like it's maybe like an hour or 2 of gameplay. I think you're like in Paris or whatever as a pilot, something weird like that.
I don't think it would even go that far, given how like the Star Wars one was, and they're like, pay $60 for this 1 minute of driving around in an X-wing.
It was cool, but not like repetitively cool.
Exactly. You should throw it as a bonus feature on an A game.
Honestly. So I don't know. I'm not a big Wolfenstein fan. Like I said, I'm not a Bethesda kind of guy. So Wolfenstein to me was like, that's cool. I mean, there's a lot of them, so good for them, I guess.
I guess based on the VR thing alone, I would probably give it a 3 because, what if they included an actual VR thing on the actual game?
Yeah. No, I agree. Makes some sense.
I want to punch a Nazi.
So I'm gonna give it a 4 because it's like lower than half for me, but it's like cool that they're expanding. I mean, I like continual stories, so I mean that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't kill Nazis. Everyone likes killing Nazis. Even Nazis like killing Nazis.
Yeah.
What about you, Ben?
And other people, but
yeah.
Like a 3.
Cool.
Wow. All right. Well, what about Wolfenstein Youngblood, the new one coming out, huh? It reminds me of that Rick and Morty sketch, two brothers. Except for 2 sisters. It's like,
yeah. Running away from Moon Nazi. Said that the sun explodes.
Yeah,
but it's more about sisters and their young blood. All right.
Yeah, that's exactly what
honestly, that's going up again at a 7 just because that sounds hilarious and over the top. And combined it with Cyberpilot, if they could get VR functionality where you are the sister doling out young blood justice to Nazis.
Yeah.
All right.
It's cool. It's co-op. It's again in Paris, and that's pretty much all I took from it.
I love coop games.
I do too. I'll be honest. So I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm at a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Ben.
I'd give it like a 7, just for the
Really?
sole reason that you can play as 2 white-ass American hillbilly hicks, basically.
Hick sisters.
Hicks sisters, yeah. Yeah,
That's awesome.
I heard them talk, and I was like, oh no, that's not what they're going with, right? And then I saw E3, and I was like, that's what they're going with, alright.
So is it like Rogue from X-Men where it's like, I'ma punch this Nazi shug?
Yeah. Yeah, just more southern. A lot, like, it's about as far South American you can go.
That's
pretty south.
That's
all right.
Yeah, I didn't really pay that much attention to it. But I mean, you're our FPS kind of guy, so I'm not gonna play it. If we ever record it for V2 plays or whatever, that's again, it's gonna be all you, Ben.
That's on you.
I'll play both of them.
He's playing one with his feet. All right. What's the next thing?
Deathloop. 2 assassins. I mean, the graphics look okay, and you kill each other, and that.
So it's spy versus spy, but it sounds like it's a race, like a very dangerous race.
Well, I mean, in the trailer, they're like, the only way to break this... So it's like Groundhog Day. That's what it looks like. They always wake up and they kill each other. They're like, the only way to stop the cycle is to kill each other. But it's like, oh, you've killed each other like 6 times.
Yeah, that's
Not
clearly
changing
what
anything.
the cycle is. Is it multiplayer?
I don't know. They didn't really say anything. And
that-
it's like, the entire time, it's like, one person's like, this sucks, and the other person's like, this is awesome. And
The person
Like,
that's
that's-
saying this is awesome is probably the one that is killing.
I just... Neat
2.
idea, but I'd give it a 5.
I'm
give it a
giving it a 2 because it does sound like a neat idea, but it does sound like that game screen sheet, which does have another good idea, but it just seems like, do it, play it. Okay, match is done. Next match.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those
I don't know if
games
it's just
are
like
fun
gonna
for a
end.
minute.
And only a minute?
Pretty much. I haven't touched screen sheet in like a year.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Ben, what do you think?
I'd have to give it like a 4.
You know, I think I'm
because-
gonna go down to a 3. I just took away 2 points. I'm not excited. I was trying to be optimistic, trying
He
to be nice.
thought a
But
bit more about it and was like,
I don't care.
gracious.
like a 5 is not something. I gave Ghost Wire Tokyo a 7, and it's actually something I want to look into. This now is
this looks like Death Loop, more like Death Poop. All right.
pretty much. Sorry, I cut you off and finish your thing.
Well, it's like I'm only giving it 4 because it has a cool kind of scenario, but if you're just really just gonna go around and shoot a person until they're
Yeah.
dead constantly, just go play Call of Duty.
Yeah, I know.
It's
They didn't say is that a story reason? If so, how's the conflict? Whatever. It
No,
just
it was just a little trailer where like we kill each other. One person hates and one person loves it, and Deathloop, yay! That's it.
I stick by with my death poop comment.
Well, talking about poop, right? So they
What's
announced
next?
their Orion program, all right? Huh?
Mhm.
Which this is all about streaming games, something that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
And this streaming thing, cloud streaming thing, supposed to help you get better frames per second on your streaming games and use less bandwidth. And I mean, some people might be excited for that, especially with Google Stadia and the all new stuff coming out. But I like my physical games. I'm an old dude.
I just like not paying fucking thousands of dollars for internet.
I know.
And
I mean, my internet isn't horrible, but I don't want to be streaming games. I want to.
yeah, because what if you're streaming games and someone wants to stream a movie? And it's like, who's fighting for the better bandwidth?
Well, that's why it uses less bandwidth, 40%. Like, ooh.
Well, it says better frames per second and less bandwidth.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you how much.
No.
You got half a better frame per second than what you normally get. Woo.
Well, I mean, okay, so they did do one where they streamed Doom, the first one, to a phone, and they said it was 4K, and it didn't look like it lagged at all. So that was pretty cool, but I like playing offline a lot. So I mean, that doesn't help me at all. I don't want to be online all the time.
Yeah, and at that point, they're streaming to a phone. You got to wonder what's going on behind. Like, what are the specifics of the phone? What did they have throttled so it could run better?
Yeah,
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of cloud stuff at all. It's just
I would give Google Stadia a 0, so this is like a -2.
yeah.
You guys owe me interest.
It's just, I don't know. I don't like I like owning my games. I like playing offline. I like not another freaking subscription service. I'm so sick of those. I like how many things they wanted you to subscribe to have Microsoft Word. Like, how many? Just let me buy the damn stuff. That's all I want.
And that's why Google Docs is so popular.
I buy old versions of like Word so I could just have it. I don't want to pay this stupid. That just bugs the hell out of me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give it a 3 because I think it's gonna happen regardless, but I want to push it up because hell no. Ben, what do you think?
Yeah, what do you and your microwave think?
I don't use it. I'm not going to use it. I don't stream ever. I know people that do. I don't. So, great. Orion. Why'd you name it after a goddamn constellation?
I built it. That come on. Pick something cool.
Like Perseus. Odysseus.
I know people that do stream. They're all hyped for it. They think it's the coolest thing ever. But me, I'm like, it's whatever. I'm not. I don't care.
The people I know that stream don't even care for it. They're like, whatever.
Are we done with this disappointment?
Uh-huh.
Yes. So the last thing that they announced, the thing that they were hoping everyone would absolutely love, is Doom Eternal.
That was Bethesda?
Yeah.
I saw video of it, and it just looked like the last Doom game.
Yeah, but this one's supposed to have heaven in it.
But it doesn't look different. Doesn't look any better to me. Doesn't look any
more
it's just-
platforming.
So is it an expansion? Is it a...
It's coming out November 22nd, so I'm guessing it's an actual game. That's all I know. They did announce that it's coming with multiplayer.
Yeah, they
It
did.
sounds like Dead Space is multiplayer because you got one person playing as Doom Guy, two people playing as demons, and they just kill each other. Best 2 out of 3.
How Doom Guy's way too over-equipped for that multiplayer concept. Unless if they're playing like super fucking god demons, then
Yeah, I don't know. But
Well, okay, so in the multiplayer, the demons can spawn uber demons and just hordes of enemies for you to fight against the Doom Guy. But the demons themselves are super weak. And
So
you
if
have to
he-
strategize. But this is just dumb.
yes, because Doom has always been a game about strict strategery. No.
yeah, no, you got to be strategic. You can't just go aggressive, fast,
Yeah.
and shoot everything and not think about it.
Doom,
That
the
doesn't
game
make
where you're
any
fast,
sense.
aggressive, and shouldn't think about it. Multiplayer, you should probably think about it. Yeah, unless if you're
So-
lucky enough to queue in as Doom Guy. Okay.
I'm gonna give this one a 6 because I mean the last Doom, I know people loved it. I played it at Mark Psychronic's house, and I mean that was fun. But aside from that, I was like, I'm not gonna buy it, but I like watching it.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7, just because I like the imagery of Doom, and I didn't know they were adding heaven. You saying that bolstered it to a 7. It makes me think of Diablo 3 when you were just like, oh, look at all this bullshit, these devils and stuff. Let's go to heaven, and it's not the same. Demons there'll probably be Doom demons in heaven.
Yeah, probably.
That just looks cool as hell to me.
And what about you, Ben?
I'd have to give it an 8.
An 8.
Yep. I
Wow. Okay.
I really enjoyed the previous Doom,
Okay.
and I was really looking forward to this one coming out.
Okay.
And
8.
yeah, 8. It's it looks fun.
Awesome.
It looks real fun.
Well,
It
all
looks
right.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not too bad. So that's Bethesda's E3 conference.
Only if
What
two
would
of them won't give Ben the bad touch.
What would you rate the conference overall, Ben?
While he's thinking, I'll give my rating of that just because mine's easy. Since I didn't see it, I don't have an opinion on it. It would just have to be an NA, not applicable.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'd have to give it a 6 because of one definitive thing that has blown clear things out of the water.
Tokyo.
And no. It's has to do with Doom. Actually, has to do with the beginning of the Bethesda conference also, when they're showing the weird little video with all their employees and everything.
Oh yeah.
So everybody knows about Mortal Kombat 11. Great game. To some, to others not so much. And their recent character pack came out, and one of their DLC characters is using a chainsaw, and everybody was like, it's gonna be Ash from The Evil Dead. Bruce Campbell even said it was him. Well,
It's Doom Guy or what?
well, in the beginning of the Bethesda conference, they have 2 clear people, employees. One's wearing katana outfit, and in front of her is a person wearing scorpion outfit. And then
Okay.
during the multiplayer for Doom, the announcer was like, final round, fight.
Oh, that's right. I heard that.
Clear. It was the same voice, and people were like, well, wait a minute. He uses a shotgun and chainsaw. So,
Okay. A Doom Guy in Mortal Kombat would be pretty awesome.
I was half expecting Doom Guy and Smash because of the Switch thing, but
That would
Oh,
be funny.
that would be dumb.
It would be so dumb. I like how they're like, Snake can't use a gun because we don't have guns. Hey, let's give the person from Persona a gun. But
But yeah,
so
it's not too bad. So just tell everyone who you are and where they can find you. Like your PSN ID.
my PSN ID right now is Heckatopter. That's HECKATOPTER. And don't look for me. I usually don't add people I don't know.
Ben?
I'm Grimm, and you can find me at xgrimpire-diay, all capitals. If you add me, tell me who you are. I don't want some person called Spread My Bread trying to add me.
That's
Or
good
someone,
to know.
I have someone on my PSN that I do know, but their PSN is Private Click Commander. Don't add him either.
All right, and I'm White Valen. That's White_Valen. And yeah, we'll go through the other conferences a little later.
I'll try to watch them this time.
It might help. Yeah. All right, take it easy.
Hey.